Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? I'm your English teacher, Saratnan. Today I will teach the writing of letter, that how to write a letter. In this I will teach you the pattern of the writing of letter, that how to write a letter. So I'm taking the topic from your book, the grammar tree. Now move on to your topic. First, I will tell you and read the explanation of this chapter. Then after, in the last, I will tell you the tricks of the writing of the letter. First, you have already learned that letters are of two kinds. First, personal or informal. Second, official or formal. An informal or personal letter is written to a relation or a friend. An official or formal letter is written to a person with whom you don't have a personal relationship. The communication is for some official or business person. Now, the parts of formal letters. First, you have to write the sender's address. In that include complete address with postal code. Avoid using abbreviations. Place a comma at the end of every line of the address, although modern usage is increasingly discouraging them. Fourth, place a full stop after the last line. Then date. If using numerals, use the format like date, month and year that is shown in your book. Other formats include, for example, 14th May 2019 or May 14, 2019. Recipient's address include recipient's designation, apartment and name of company where applicable. Include complete address with postal code. Place a comma at the end of every line of the address. Place a full stop after the last line. Then after salutation. Salutation, use appropriate form of title to address the recipient. Example, Dear Dr. Varda. When not using the name of recipient, formal salutation can be used. For example, Dear Sir, Dear Madam, Sir, etc. Place a comma after the salutation. Subject of the letter that comes after the salutation. This tells the recipient what the letter is about. It should be brief, precise, and preferably expressed in one sentence. Then after body. The body of the letter should be clearly divided into three parts, namely introduction, message, and conclusion. The language and the tone should be appropriate to the purpose of the letter. Then comes complimentary clause. Any of the formal expressions of subscription may be used. Example, yours faithfully, sincerely yours truly, etc. Always begin with a capital letter. The word yours does not have an apostrophe. Begin the second word with a small letter. Then comes to signature. The full name of the sender is written below the complimentary clause. The designation or the professional rank of the sender may be written below the signature. Then in the last comes to enclosure. If you are enclosing something with your letter, you may indicate this by writing the abbreviation ENCL abbreviation for the word enclosure. Below the signature, if you are enclosing more than one item, list the items. For example, enclosure ENCL, certificate, examination report, check number, an admission form, etc., as you like most. Then copies. If you send a copy of the letter to other person, indicate this by writing the abbreviation CC, which stands for carbon copy or courtesy copy, followed by the person name. Write the abbreviation CC below the signature or in the enclosure ENCL. Then comes to official letters of communication. These are written for the purpose of communication with regard to one's work, or they may be written to a person holding an official position in any organization. An application for a job is also an official letter. Guidelines to plan an official letter. The following suggestions will help you to plan your letter. Be clear about the purpose of your letter. This will depend upon who the recipient of your letter is. Clearly plan out the message you want to convey through your letter. Arrange the points logically. Mention all the relevant points. Example, any factual information, any previous references, etc. Keep the tone of your letter impersonal, objective, and neutral. Choose your words and expressions carefully for politeness and formality. Adopt any one specific layout and style and maintain it throughout the letter. Then, do's and don'ts of writing an official letter. Do not use casual language or slang. Be formal and firm, but not rude or stiff. Organize your letter carefully. Do not say more than what is necessary. Be polite and courteous. Include all the relevant points but the brief. Then, if you are writing a sample letters, given on the page are few samples which are the illustrate how to write the official letters incorrectly. place comma in every line of the sentence information, and in the last of the line you have to put the full stop. Then after you have to write the date of the day on which you are writing a letter, and the pattern of the date I read out last. That should be date, month and year. Then after date you have to write the recipient address to whom you are sending or who you are sender. And after that recipient address, we comes to salutation. And salutation should be or will be dear madam, dear sir, simply madam, sir, as you like the most. If you are writing salutation dear madam, then you have to put the comma. Then after comma you have to write the subject of the letter. Subject should be a lightly and less of the words you are using. And subject of the letter tells the recipient what the letter is about, and it should be brief, precise and preferably expressed in one sentence that you are writing in your letter. Then comes to the body like this. The body of this letter like this. My name is Sarim Froz. I study in class 11B and I am the sports captain of the school. As you know, our cricket and basket teams have been selected to play the inter-state tournaments in the month of August. I feel that both our teams stand a very good chance of winning the tournaments. However, the players feel that if we discontinue practice during the holidays, our performance may be affected adversely. Therefore, I request you on behalf of all the players to arrange for special coaching during the summer vacation. For both cricket and basketball, I am happy to inform you that we have already obtained permission from Mr. Reynolds, that Mr. Den of Sports, to hold practice session, and he has promised to supervise the classes personally. I sincerely hope you will consider my request. Student, it is the body of the letter. Now the turn is complement. The complement clause, that is any of the formal expression of subscription may be used. If you are using like your faithfully, sincerely yours truly, and that should be always begin with the capital letter, and do not use apostrophe with the word yours, and begin the second word with a small letter. Be careful about these precautions. Here you can see yours is written in that precaution which I told you. First letter of yours is capital and the other are in small. And here do not use the apostrophe S. Just use yours. Then after comes the signature. The signature is the full name of the sender is written below, the complimentary closed. The designation or the professional rank of the sender may be written below the signature. Here you are watching the sender's name completely, that is Sarim Froze. It is the Sarim Froze is the signature of the sender's name. Senders. Then after come to enclosure. Enclosure means letter of the permission that you are taking the permission from your school principal that she has to permission you to arrange a coaching center and arrange the cricket and basketball teams selected for tournaments. In the last, you have to check out the letter that you have written in your writing. There should be no any kind of aberration is used and any kind of mislanguages, miswords. You have to write the proper words that gives the proper meaning. So students, I hope that you have learned the letter writing, that how to write a letter. If you have any kind of problem or query about to taking the letter writing, that how to write, you can just ask in my group. You can send me a single type of message in my group or in a personal number you can write. I will explain you again that how to write a letter, and that's the pattern. Okay, what's the pattern about the letter? So till then, Allah Hafiz, bye, take care.